Welcome to the programme. Well, tension has continued to escalate in Hong Kong, where one of the world's biggest airports, it is Hong Kong International Airport, it's been brought to a standstill by a huge gathering of protesters for the second day. Flights were cancelled, check-in services were also suspended. And let me show you this. Demonstrators barricaded access to the departure gates with the luggage trolleys, as you can see here. Now, that was before riot police moved in to disperse the crowds. These are some of the latest pictures that I want to bring you. Let me bring you first the moment when the police began to move into one of the terminals. Begins to give you an idea of what is happening in Hong Kong Airport. There were also violent clashes. This includes this one where a policeman, you'll see if you watch him closely that he has a gun, was attacked by protesters. So he's beaten down and he gets his gun and he gets up. Let me bring you also to this particular picture. This is what I was mentioning just a little bit earlier. Young protesters, they actually mobbed a man who they suspected was being an undercover policeman. You can see him here with his hands above his head. They actually zip-tied his hands together. He was later carried to an ambulance. And the editor of China's Global Times, which is a nationalist tabloid newspaper, they have been reporting. They say the man who was tied up is actually one of their reporters. Let me bring you the editor, Eugene. He says, "I affirm this man being tied in the video is a reporter. He has no other task except for reporting." Now, protesters, they have accused the police of being heavy-handed. Some of them actually wore these bloodied eye patches. It was in solidarity with a young protester who was injured. You might have seen her in her right eye during a violent police crackdown. That was over the weekend.